Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are here in the top level, or the second, like the next level up in Moonrise Towers. We came snooping around with our mage hand after we found a bunch of keys, and we found these guys here just probably thinking about deciding to try and ambush us, but then we managed to find a different way up using the roots in this tree. So now immediately we're going to get stealthy, we're going to separate Astarion from the group, and we're going to go see what we can find in this place. So out here, some kind of balcony, a large chair, a strange wooden structure on the side going to nowhere, which is curious. I mean, for all I know, this is a false wall, so we'll have a little poke around. Mage hand coming along for the ride. There's a chest right there. Alright, nothing around there.
A quick rummage.
I think we can get away with not being stealthed. A gold ingot, grease, and some coins. Don't see anything else around here. We went down the underside previously.
Go.
I don't suppose this chair does anything. Nope, it's just a chair. Right, let's get to pillaging. Crescent Moon Earring. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Don't need that. Autumn Crocus we can do crafting with down the line, I think. Now, obviously, we've seen 5 people that we can fight with around here. But... oh god, oh god, oh god. Damn. Well, I went too fast there. Let's just hope we don't pull these guys into our fight. They seem to be far enough away. Cunning action disengage. And then ranged attack. 4 whole damage. Alright, team. Let's have at it. Largely going to be cantrips here. I don't want to crit right now, but we will make use of that at some time soon. Good.
The dice roll in my favor.
Gale. Cantrips as well. Good damage. Then Astarion is up. We have a 90% chance to shoot even at this range. Great work. Another round and I think we're going to be okay. They do not have a very high AC. And make that save. Right, Gale, get up close and personal so that Astarion can disengage and then ranged sneak attack. 3 HP left. Ah, damn. Now they have all of Astarion's weapons. Astarion,
what now?
Loot this. Okay, good. Equip that. Then, is this just a +1? Steel Forge, yeah. Equip this. Equip this. Stained letter. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and pictures of an enormous opaque, a silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it so. Though the healers say I may pass to the city of judgment soon, know this, darling daughter, I am always around you, I am always with you, I am the Moon Maiden, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, a love that has no death, Mama. Interesting. Delicate shoes, I'll leave the shoes. Okay. Be wary of everything. A Selûnite amulet, an open heresy. Alright. Nobody got time for that today. I would like to close this door behind us. And then we'll make our way through here. We've seen a lot of rooms up here. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs are the pillars, your bleached skull the dome. Take on Apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. Scroll of Web. Saluto's Ethic of War. Alright, let's get the rest of the party in here. Particularly, Shadowheart as a cleric. Would you read this?
A ritual. Doesn't seem related to Shah or Selûne. What's Ketheric been up to?
Interesting. Wooden desk. Attracting drow exiles. Row of books. Another chest.
Let's crack it open.
Alright, not a mimic this time. Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Takes half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 of that element in your next attack. Are we wearing a cloak? Letter to Ketheric. My darling husband, I know your time is drawing near. I don't want you to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Selûne's light shines bright on our little one, but she will need a guide to keep her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you forever, Melodia.
Why, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
I tripped over almost every word in that.
Something over there.
With the need to clear my throat. Elder Brain Domination. Confidential, dedicated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Young Gortash's plan to enslave an Illithid Elder Brain and make it our marionette under control of the Crown of Carius has proceeded almost without flaw, barring the slight delay while our Balist allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the Netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me by preference, but not until after all stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash feels that, energized by the dark energies of the Crown, the brain will now call into the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest in the power of the Netherstones in a singular wielder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. Okay, lots of strange things going on. Cake stands and grapes. Empty skeleton. A missive from Gortash. General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our hand-picked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautiloid, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. Find the artifact, employ rigorous means, do not fail, Lord Gortash. Absolute outfit. I'm going to take that just on the off chance it becomes useful later. This is another section of balcony. We've been through here. This door was locked and Mage Hand couldn't get through it. I've just had the notion that perhaps I should consider changing my face to look like someone else for this. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting upper city, lower city, la 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 la, points marked with X's. The rich and fertile land, invasion plans for the Sword Coast. That's a good lap of that table you just did. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Amn, including several of the nearer archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous smaller arrows, fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's planned conquest. Invasion plans for Eltergard, centering on the city of Elturel and showing in nearby towns of Triel, Scornabel, and Burdusk. A series of concentric lines around the city, all with avenues of escape blocked off, plans for a siege. Okay. There is something going on in this corridor. But how we access that, not yet sure. That's where we were earlier, down below. That's the ambush part of the staircase, so we'll avoid that further. Any secret-looking signs? No. Right, we were also, earlier on, warned about... Balthazar had quarters somewhere in this building or similar, and they were supposedly trapped to the knives. So, Jesus, just a regular human heart? Or humanoid heart? Balthazar personal notes 2. Note, install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above in the same hand, fresh ink below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Gross.
That's curious.
Loads of protruding books. What is this floor? Floor covered in spikes. Hey, Mage Hand. Mage Hand. Ah, Mage Hand, I wish you would be better. You know? Alright, well that looks like it's trapped to all hell. And if Mage Hand can't do anything with it, we will carry on our musings. There's this room as well. That is not one that appears to be of danger. Missive from Ketheric. Gortash, the tone in your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the Chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning, mastery, and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant, General Ketheric Thorn. No word from Balthazar. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Whether he's gone is a mystery, blah blah. A little gift. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have golden opportunity to please the General. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but I am afforded the opportunity. I shall pass along your gratitude. B. Rows of books. Books. Another door. Balcony, I assume. Oh, hello. What is a MIG? Augment Solver. +1, main hand only tenacity. When you miss attack, you deal bludgeoning damage anyway. A bunch of food for us. Heavy chest, light blue dye. Bunch of crates I'd have no need of. Trying to avoid the fancy fire. Moonrise Guard key. A classic. So there's clearly some kind of puzzle with the books. Absolute outfit. Right, these guys are opposite us there.
Radio note.
So I'm going to come out of the left-hand side and try and close this door. That was close. Hopefully they don't care about a random door suddenly being closed.
I'll just help myself.
Otherwise, if we don't find anything else in this room, we know where to be looking next. Books and desks. Someone's sleeping down there. Might still be that cat that we found. There's not very much else going on in this study, so back to the strange looking trapped room that is very red at the moment. There's another moon lantern, a clasped book. This is a log of the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. I'm just looking for codes, really. Codes, notes, secrets. Something that would indicate to me the order of those books that need pulling out on that shelf. Derivation Cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Interesting.
I never cared for spyglasses. Watching things from afar is hardly fun.
Bottle racks. Traveler's chest, more notes. I will take your potions and tonics. Note 3. Request from next caravan. Any works by Mordekainen must catch up on current events. No volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hin Velium holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. A new copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. Oh, a lever. That's for this door though, isn't it? Yeah. Big pot. Right, so we have several protruding books. Oh, Scroll of Fly, Scroll of Cloud Kill, Scroll of Bone Chill, Recipe of Drow Poison, Swift and Sudden Death. Is this the one that's badly scorched? A scorched book, its pages tinged and tattered, though its contents have been rendered illegible by some unknown phenomenon. It's still possible to make out the dedication. To those who doubted me, may the storm claim your final breaths and the earth reject your rest. Potion of Healing recipe. Probably read that one already. Somewhere in the world. Okay. We read. What about this Yankee disc? What might that say?
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. The symbols are striking to look at, but you aren't sure what they mean. Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern.
Go on then. We're a little intelligent. Oh god. One for Gale, perhaps.
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols.
Discover the history of Prince Orpheus. That has encumbered us. Send to Gale. Gale.
The disc is formed from the symbols without a cipher or primer to aid you. The disc's message.
5 intelligence, 3 investigation proficiency, and some guidance. No. Inspiration?
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense.
Damn. Can I read it again?
Circular symbols are etched on the disc.
That seems broken.
In your mind's eye, the symbols trade places with each other until a clear pattern forms. And from that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir. Prince of the Comet. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded.
Interesting. Man, Gale has so much carry weight available to him.
Let's explore.
An unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine. I have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. Ketherick. Right, we want to get over to the Red Room. Are we going to be safe to come through here? Yes. Right. How are we going to deal with these books? I haven't seen anything
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
that suggests an order.
Need to find a way forward.
Just the protruding books. One click. Top right. Ancient altar. Insert item. What on earth? Astarion?
I was trying to concentrate.
You probably don't need to be sneaking around anymore. Would you please put one of the hearts you found in this altar? Secrets of the Necromancer. Well, that worked far more succinctly than I expected it to. But it was just because hearts are not something we have seen day to day recently. And now we have seen hearts in this room, it seemed to make sense.
Not a sound.
So we miss out the little tiny possible combat in the middle. But this is not a staircase. This is just a secret chamber then.
Shall we?
We've not got a key for this. Nay bother. Cold Brim Hat. Once per turn, any condition afflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of Encrusted with Frost. Affected entity has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. When there are 7 or more turns remaining, the entity must succeed a con save or take 1 to 4 cold damage and become frozen. On a successful save, it only takes half damage. Afterwards, the frost sloughs away. Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. Nothing in... Oh, there's a row of books. Nothing. Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Goblet
But
with
they
dead
were
tadpoles.
already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
A ritual circle. Gale?
Bad for one's back, this.
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them.
Oh.
Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
Man, my GPU does not like that surface. She made a bomb out of me. Craft the Shadow Lantern. 2 items received. A broken moon lantern and a dead pixie. A Shadow Lantern. Rare, versatile, conjure Shadow Lantern Wraith. Level 6 necromancy spell. Oh my. Not proficient with simple weapons or clubs. So if I wield this, I don't get the benefit of the thing. So send to Shadowheart, I guess. Shadowheart.
I can't afford to fail.
Not proficient with simple weapons or clubs. Astarion? There it is. Pull an undead creature from the depths of the Shadow Lantern's depraved magic to join your side in combat. The target must be medium or small corpse. Interesting.
Just like old times.
There's another dead pixie and another Shadow Lantern. Oh, but the sigil is gone. Okay, Astarion, you can drop those extras. Because we are so close to... Do you not just count as a light source? Apparently not. Okay, well, that is what it is. So, our quest. We found Ketheric Thorm's relic. We freed Nightsong and flew the thing. She flew across the Shadow-Cursed lands to Moonrise Towers, where she intends to face Ketheric Thorm. Quest completed. We find Ketheric Thorm's relic. Find a cure. Our chance of finding a cure seems to be diminishing. We must press on. It's clear that the parasites are coming from Moonrise Towers. Infiltrating the towers and finding the source of this evil may be our only chance of finding a cure. Discover the history of Prince Orpheus. We read the third book in the series about Prince Orpheus. This one explained Voss attacked Orpheus, but he lives. Find the Night Song. We found the Night Song in the Shadowfell. A cage lies at its base. We found a plaque that claims the Night Cell is in the Temple of Shah. We did that. We've released the Night Song. Find Arabella's Penstals, find Zevlor. I'm very confused about our particular quest progress at this moment. But I don't think there's much else for us to be doing in this room.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Can we see anything through the telescope if Astarion refuses?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
That would be a no. Okay. There is a basement to this building. I guess that's where we want to go next. The Magulabiet Gambit. Row of books? No. A skeleton. Candle. Another moon lantern. We don't need it.
Time to press ahead.
Okay. I think it's time for us to work towards the basement. To do that, I want to get back to the room we came through rather than fighting these guys waiting for us. Because why have another fight when you can just sneak through everywhere, right? That's the door we closed. That's the staircase we came up originally. I don't think... There's a giant door behind them. Okay. Maybe we are having a fight rather than going to the basement. Well played, game. Well played. Well, this is going to be a dick move, isn't it? Oh. Failed the stealth check. We're all in initiative now. Goody. Goody, goody. Great Weapon Master bonus attack. Are you undead? Aberration. You are not undead. Oh, I don't have any sorcery points. Should have thought about that one first, shouldn't I? Alright. Close the door behind us. And here's Blight. Alright, I have made vines in my special wild magic. Can't have disadvantage for sneak attacks. But I can do this. Cool. Bite them as well. Okay. Gale. We have second level spells left. It's not ideal. How do you miss that at advantage? Do you have resistance to anything? No? Disadvantage on that because we are entangled. I hate it. How can we do loads and loads of damage? We literally cannot move. Oh. God damn it.
Still breathing.
75% chance and we still fail. What are you doing over there? You are dashing to the door. You are all dashing through the door. Nice. Awkward. No. We need counterspell more likely. Right. Astarion and everybody else is all up. Lucy.
Time to push my luck again.
Could you be here instead of there? Apparently not. And that doesn't help me either. Damn it. Okay then. I really want it to be not here. But that's not going to fly.
Death is but a word away.
That will help against those guys, I think. Gale can get out of the vines quite happily. Shadowheart, I would love for you to do like a third level one of these to massive effect. Oh, yes. That is massive. Astarion. It's not sexy, but one guaranteed damage. She casts shield. Did I just... Shadowheart was hit for 2 force damage. I'm so mad. Lucy.
Another fight. Let's go.
I can't believe I hit the wrong frickin' guy. Okay. That's half of our problem dealt with.
Shall we dance? Time for a new approach.
Good. What is that? What is that? I'll tell you what that is. That's my new priority. Oh, good. I didn't get to take a turn before it got to take a turn. Lush.
I speak, they burn.
Gale. Start here. It's going to let Astarion finish that job.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Over here. Shadowheart. Get rid of them. Close, but not quite.
Well, so much for peace.
Lucy. No sorcery points left. I think they might die to Cloud of Daggers in a second. That's rough. Stop doing that. I hate that. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. All right. That helped.
Shall we cut and run?
Where is she? Cunning action, dash.
This will do nicely.
Oh, I'm encumbered now, somehow. Love that for me.
Victory is assured.
Sigh. We're going to break up the room a bit.
Can't even catch my breath.
We don't have an
I'm
action.
ready.
She's up. Gale has 11 HP. I will burn a 2nd level spell for this. Lush. Do you reckon we could just farm XP forever here?
Now they see me. Quickly.
Just keep killing these skeletons over and over and over. Oh, there's a giant tree in the middle of the room. It's not helpful at all.
Creator, destroyer.
Can't give up.
It's not helpful. That's
Nothing will stand in my
also not helpful. Nice. That's a good one. Fireball on Gale.
Please help me.
Feels a little excessive. Don't you think? Okay, one skeleton to be rid of.
Let's finish this.
minimal help there. Can I please get line of sight on this guy? Nope, I'm too short to shoot over a banister. I did, however, cast the jump spell on myself a moment ago. So I'll take every advantage I can get. Good miss. Shadowheart.
To me. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Do you have a mistress now? Am I the mistress?
Hungry for the slaughter. Moving.
God, we're so slow. Cunning action dash. Short rest. Starion, what have you picked up that's really heavy? Sort by weight. And then send stuff to Gale. That'll do a great start. Why do we have all of our camp supply packs here? Why are they not just elsewhere? 1d8 plus 2 acid plus 1d6 necrotic. We can probably sell that. Can you imagine just rocking up and being like, hey, I've got all of these slightly magical things to sell you. Where did you come across all these magical things? Oh, you know, just like a lifetime of murder and dealing with corruption. Right. Can I cannot really long rest here.
Dread likely.
Especially per my own rule set. That said, we did just short rest, so perhaps we can press on. Before we do that,
Is not around, so it might as well.
we should definitely get back some spell slots.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I can make sorcerer points out of my spells, but I think I'd rather just have the big spell slots.
Someone there?
Shadowheart has some second levels.
Direct me.
Gale has a third level. And this is going someplace else, because this is a loading zone.
On my way.
It's saving the game for me.
It's a gnome's life for me.
Autosave successful. Scroll of Speak with Dead. Now come, blah, absolute, dominion, absolute, pride, absolute. Yeah. Nobody cares about your absolute. All right, join me next time. We'll go through the ornate door, see if there is a big fight up here that I cannot deal with, and I'm going to need to take a long rest first, or we'll see if there's anything else going on. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.